gorilla. Ain't nobody realer than gorilla. Guerrilla tactics. Whoa, you know we bout action. Whoa, you know we not lacking. Whoa, matchups not matching. Whoa, jump up on the rope, put my feet up in your face. No, we ain't tapping out. What? Y'all ain't but this way. Whoa, guerrilla tactics. Ain't nobody realer than gorilla. Guerrilla tactics. Ain't nobody realer than gorilla.
Welcome into the lab. Welcome into the stream. How is everyone's day going? How is everyone's weekend going? It is Monday the 19th. Hope everyone's doing well today. Zelda, welcome in. I appreciate you being here. What are we playing today, TEW? What are we drinking today? Sneak Holiday Island Punch. Island Club This was shipped over from the UK. This is a release Sneak did a couple months ago. They shipped it over to America. Able to get first work day of the year. Oh no. Well, welcome in, Ash. I'm glad you're able to spend some time with me. Listen to me ramble while you're going through work. Island Punch is a thanks to Alert Pipeliner. Island Punch was a UK exclusive flavor. They shipped over a couple tubs to America. I was able to grab one. Let's go ahead and goodness gracious, try and pop this open. Try and pop this cup open and try a scoop. Let's go ahead and there we go. It was hard waking up this morning. I can only imagine after a short summer like that. But you got to spend your Sunday at the Savannah Bananas game. So that's always good. All right, let's shake up this Island Punch and give it a try. Remember, we are 7 subs away from the goal of getting the Cam Barfield, Heisman winner Cam Barfield jersey shirt. That is still a goal we're looking towards. All right, let's give this a try. It's fruit punch, but better. It definitely gives you an island tropical kind of flavor combination more than that heavy fruit punch. It's definitely really light. I actually really like it. I'm glad I picked it up to try it. Island Punch is probably still available in the US. So much fun, but you got burnt. Gotta put on sunscreen. We're not as young as we used to be. It's actually very good. I really like that flavor. I'm glad it came over and we got to try it. Let's go ahead and jump over to gameplay. We are booking NWA USA today. Let's check our storylines. How are things going? The Grace Camille Kenzie is extremely hot. So that one's doing pretty well. The House of Black and Hook is extremely hot. And then Punk versus Goth, the Hot Topic Nightmare, is also pretty hot. Very hot. So there's still some time for that one to develop. All right. Let's go and book a match. Let's grab our alliance titles. I'm not adult enough to remember sunscreen. That's fair. Let's grab Christina Von Erie's belt. I don't think I need the women's tag. Let's borrow the women's belt. Let's borrow the world television belt. And let's leave the national heavyweight. There we go. All right. Let's leave that off the card today. So Hook is still injured. Let's see. How much longer is he injured? Hook. Here we go. Let's see. Strain Trap. Okay. So we'll keep him off the card today. We'll just have him do an interview. Let's open the show with a interview. Add quick angle. Cutting a promo. Raven is, of course, going to cut the promo. Hook is going to be non-speaking. He is, of course, going to cut the promo on Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews. Sunscreen is a placebo. It's true. If you want to get nice and dark, then you don't need sunscreen. Villain angle. Yep. All right, so 5 minutes. It's going to be an interview, promo from Raven. It is, of course, going to drive the storyline, advance the storyline. House of Black and Hook. And let's go ahead and book that. All right, let's go right into a match. Let's do one-on-one. Christina Von Eerie versus... let's do Riho. She should be able to make Christina Von Eerie look good. Let's go 13 minutes. Auto name. Television title is on the line. Staff, boom, boom, boom. Tajiri. Let's have Raven book this match. Victor will be Christina Von Eerie. It'll be to work the crowd. Let's leave that as it is. We want a script. We want a tainted loss, tainted win via, I guess, oh, let me remove tainted win. Remove, because I want a DQ finish. DQ finish. Outside count out, intentional count, intentional DQ. So we want a outside interference. DQ finish. Okay, so outside interference. And the interferer is going to be Julia Hart. And that should call... Wait. DQ? I think that's right. Initial count, 10 stop, stoppage, injury, kayfabe, knockout. Dusty DQ finish. No. I think that's what I want. Okay. All right, so we already have interference. I think that's right. Okay. Now we don't need anything special. Perfect. Book. And that's going to go after that. And then add a match. Or nope, not add a match. Add an angle. So then we want a beatdown. The attacker, of course, will be Julia Hart. And Sky Blue. Attacking Christy Von Eerie. We'll do 5 minutes in the ring. Beatdown. Boom. Yes. Auto name. In the ring. We'll do scripted. Should be a major storyline in this storyline for Julia and Sky. All right, so book. All right, so we're going to start the match. We're going to start the night with a promo from Raven about Hook, talking about the House of Black. We've got that pay-per-view coming up. When is that pay-per-view? That's a great question. So we have pay-per-view coming up. Nope. Events. So I can't see when the next event is. Okay. Let's start with 420. There you go. It's a little early for me. It's 1:15. But definitely, if it's 420, go for it. Then I want... Actually, not a match. I want a promo from... Cutting a promo Brody. Whoops, not what I want. Brody, Nunn, Sky, and Julia are all cutting a promo, and Christina Von Erie is selling an injury. Bill Angle, yes. Auto name, road agent, understood carried major storyline. Julia Hart, Sky, Brody. Perfect. Okay. Oh, Brody doesn't need that. Perfect. Book segment. Pork chops, Bob Evans mashed potatoes, and mixed green cooked in fatback. That sounds hella good. I love Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Ever since they came out, my parents always bought them. Like, that's been their go-to mashed potato, like, brand for as long as it's been around. So I am always up for Bob Evans mashed potatoes. All right, so let's add another match. Let's do one-on-one. It's going to be Zilla Fatu versus Chase Owens. Sorry, Chase. You're getting fed to the wolves here. 8-minute match is, of course, going to be staff. Let's let Raven work it. It's going to be for the television title. Zilla's, of course, going to win. It is going to be to work the crowd. Domination. Script it. It's going to be a clean win. It's going to be a stoppage win. Injury stoppage win. There we go. No interference. No creative finishes. Just go ahead. Book it. Oh, no. Did I not bring the title over? Shoot. Book. National borrow title. Yes. You know, let's have that open the show. Jello shooters, that sounds good too. And the national heavyweight book. All right, so Zilla Fatu, Chase Owens is going to open the night, followed by a promo from Raven, Christina Von Erie versus Riho. Everything about the House of Black gets involved. I want to add a promo. Quick at angle. I want an interview with EC3. Okay. Auto name. So EC3 is just gonna just going to put himself over. Let's see. Storylines. I need a storyline for... Who do I want? Who do I want to be the next NWA champion? So we know it's going to involve EC3. EC3 is a heel. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Brian Cage, El Phantasmo, Hikuleo. Switchblade. Kyle O'Reilly. Mark Briscoe. Marty Scurll. Like, the obvious answer is, of course, Cardona and Nick Nemeth. Those are the guys that are currently ruling the indies and being belt collectors. I just want someone different. Like, who can I bring to that level? Or who can I put on that level? Like, who is the guy you want to build your company around? Kylie Page, Kyle O'Reilly, Takeshna. Like, I think Switchblade. I think Switchblade's going to be it. Jay White has that name recognition from Japan. Has a name recognition in AEW. I think, and also he can bring Juice. He can bring the whole Bullet Club with him. Or what was formerly the Bullet Club. I think I like that. C3 versus CA. So Jay White, and then bring in The Undertaker. I think he's a little old. He is a recognizable name. He's a little more expensive than we can afford, but I appreciate the input. I definitely, that is an option to take under consideration here at the NWA. So how many workers can I add? I can add a couple. Okay, so I want Chase Owens is going to align with Jay White supporting. Ad worker. El Phantasmo is going to align with Jay White in a supporting. Ad worker. Hikuleo is going to align with Jay White in a supporting. Juice is going to side with Jay White in a supporting. And then Scurll, Jay White, supporting. I think that's everyone. Okay, perfect. So that is everyone. Bring in the Big Show. We have a budget. We're losing $10,000 a show. $10,000 for small show. Big show, we lose $20,000. We need an influx of cash. We need some more money. So then add storyline. So okay, so that's all that storyline. Perfect. So EC3 is going to talk about he needs to figure out his next opponent. And then add an angle. It is going to be a beatdown, attacker, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Hikuleo, El Phantasmo. The victim is EC3. We are not doing good. No, we are losing $10,000 a show. We are not doing good. That is 100% truth. Attacker. Did we miss anyone from this new Chase attacker? All right, so it's gonna be a 5-minute beatdown in the ring. Actually, backstage, because I think the interview, it's gonna be a unrestricted major storyline victory for Jay White in that one. Yep, perfect. Done. Auto name, 5 minutes. Is this one in the ring? I want it backstage. We'll do road agent notes. We'll do advanced storyline. This one, book. Whoops. Add road agent note. Done. Book. Yes. So then everyone beats down EC3. And then Switchblade is going to do the talking. So then quick at angle. Cut a promo. Jay White cutting a promo. EC3 selling an injury. It's going to be Chase Owens. Working the crowd. Let's see who else. Chase Owens. El Phantasmo working the crowd. Higuleo working the crowd. Juicy Juice working the crowd. Marty working the crowd. And is that everybody? Did I miss somebody? Nope, that's it. Okay, so that's everybody. Fill an angle. Yes. It is, of course, going to be advancing the storyline of this one. Add. Boom. Auto name. Book. All right, so we're gonna open the match. Open the night. Zillafat versus Chase Owens. Zilla's gonna go over, retain his national heavyweight title over Chase in his normal beatdown style. Ref calls for the bell. Too much. Then we cut to a promo. Raven is talking about the House of Black. He's got Hook in his corner. He's got Hook. He's speaking for Hook. Christina Von Eerie is going to wrestle Riho. It's going to end by DQ because Sky Blue and Julia Hart are going to beat down Christina Von Eerie. Then a promo by Sky Blue, Julia Hart, and Brody King. EC3 is going to be in the ring talking about himself, who his next opponent is. He's going to get jumped by Bullet Club America. And then Switchblade Jay White is going to cut a promo. How it's his time, his chance. And that's going to go for 10 minutes. I need 25 more minutes. Okay, whoop. Let's see. Titles. What did I bring? What titles did I bring in? Kenzie. I need Kenzie to defend her belt. So let's put in Kenzie. She hasn't exactly had a winning streak here. She's kind of cold. Kenzie. And Leva Bates. Sure. That's gonna be the match. 13 minutes. Auto name. Staff. Dr. Tom. That's fine. Titles. Women's. Road Agent. Kenzie wins. Work the crowd. Scripted out. Open match. Clean win. Don't care about the finish. No interference. And create a finish. Perfect. All right. So that's gonna go that's gonna go 15 minutes. Book. I need 10 more minutes. Then what I want to do is I need angle. I want quick add angle. I want an interview with Kenzie. Hopefully she can speak. Kenzie cutting a promo on Camille and Jordan Grace, who, there we go. Fill in the angle. Yes. Auto name. Boom. Unreceived created regular storyline victory. I guess minor storyline victory. For this one, for Kenzie. Yep. Add. Boom. Book. This will go there. And then, not a match. Then I want a run in. Quick angle. A beatdown. Attacker. Camille. No, a brawl. Camille and Kenzie are gonna fight. 5 minutes, yes. Auto name, road agent. Regular storyline victory. This one, Kenzie. Add. Boom. Yep. Book. And then I have what? 5 more minutes? 85 minutes. So I actually have 10 more minutes. So I think I'm gonna let. Then I'm gonna have Shane Douglas talk about Camille for 5 minutes and then end the show. Promo. Shane Douglas. Camille, you are going to be silent. You are just going to be intimidation. Sure. Target. Kenzie, who is off screen. And Jordan Grace. Also off screen. Villain angle. Yes. It's going to be unreciprocated minor storyline win in this angle for Camille. Add. Boom. Auto name. Book. Okay. So that takes us within our limits. Let's go ahead and move everything in the right place. So we start off the night, Zilla Fatu defending his NWA National Heavyweight Championship against Chase Owens. Zilla wins in typical Zilla fashion. The referee is going to stop it because of just how much damage has occurred. Cut backstage, Raven's going to cut a promo on the House of Black with Hook. Then Christina Von Eerie is going to defend her NWA Women's Television Championship against Riho. Christina is going to win via DQ because of the beatdown from Sky Blue and Julia Hart. Then we'll see a promo. Brody King, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart standing over the beaten body of Christina Von Eerie, cutting a promo. She still doesn't know which one of the Black Throne Princesses is coming for her belt, because they're working together. She doesn't know which of them is going to defend it. She won't know until the pay-per-view. Brody is going to be in their corner, and basically Christina is going to have to game plan for both of the Black Throne Black Throne princesses because she won't know which one of them will step in the ring until the day of the event or until the match starts. EC3, your NWA World Heavyweight Champion, is cutting a promo. He defended his belt last month. He hasn't been on TV because he's too good, and they don't have any viable opponents. Oh, I'm gonna be penalized because I don't have enough matches. Oh well, fuck it. It's gonna be a promo-heavy show, folks. Then Bullet Club America comes in, just beats down EC3. Switchblade Jay White takes the mic, reminds him why he is the Switchblade, why he was the best in the world, and why he's here in America, and why he's in the NWA. Kenzie Page versus Leva Bates. Kenzie Page is going to win that match. Then she's going to cut a promo on Camille and Jordan Grace, the unstoppable force, the immovable object. Then Camille is going to come out, fight with Kenzie Page. Kenzie is going to retreat to the back, and Shane Douglas is going to close the show, cutting a promo on why Camille is going to regain the NWA Women's World Championship at the next pay-per-view. Fade to black. All right, that makes sense. Let's do that. All right, a decent match. Zilla Fatu defeated Chase Owens in 7:35 when Zilla Fatu beat up Chase Owens so badly the referee had to stop the match. Match worst crowd. Zilla Fatu makes defense number 5 of his NWA National Heavyweight Championship. Crowd simmering. Wrestling got a 30. Crowd got a 19. And segment got a 32. Zilla had an in-ring performance of 25. Chase had an in-ring performance of 35. Chase seemed off his game, but commentary and color lifted the match, and the match got the show off to a good start. Good. In an average 5-minute interview, we saw Raven cutting a promo. Additionally, there was House of Black, Hook, and Malachi Black. Hot and Rising was the crowd. Segment got 37. This advanced story, Raven did a masterful job of improvising his interactions. Color and the angle got the crowd hotter. Perfect. In a decent match, Christina Von Eerie defeated Riho in 12:33 when Riho was disqualified when Julia Hart ran in and attacked Christina Von Eerie. Match designated to work the crowd. Christina makes defense number 3 of the NWA Women's Television title. Crowd at the end was very hot. Wrestling got 35, crowd got a 17, and the segment got a 32. Christina Von Eerie had an in-ring of 33. Riho had an in-ring of 37. Riho debuted her fan favorite gimmick. It got initial rating of very good. Punk vs. Goth, the Hot Topic Nightmare storyline is advanced with the segment gained heat. Commentary lifted the match. Match was poorly placed. The crowd were already hot and didn't need working. Okay. Next segment. In an awful 5-minute angle, we saw Julia Hart and Sky Blue attack Christina Von Eerie. The segment got an 18. Storyline advanced, but the segment lost heat. Julia and Brody are good pairing. The commentary and color lifted the segment, which didn't lift it hard because it's only an 18. So it didn't do a lot of lifting. In a poor 5-minute interview, we saw Brody King cutting a promo, Christina Von Eerie selling the injury, Julia Hart selling the injury, or cutting a promo, and Sky Blue cutting a promo. Segment got a 24. The storyline advanced. Brody was terrible with no script to follow. His dialogue was a mess. Sky Blue did not do well, and Julia did not do well without a script. Okay, got it. Crowd is now white hot. Angle got the crowd hotter. Perfect. A good 5-minute interview backstage saw an interview with EC3. Crowd is very hot. An average 5-minute interview took place. We saw Chase Owens, El Phantasmo, Hikuleo, Jay White, Juice Robinson, Marty Scurll attack EC3. It got a 33 segment rating. The EC3 versus the Bully Club storyline was advanced. Color lifted and commentary lifted. Good. In average 10-minute interview, we saw Chase Owens work the crowd, EC3 sell an injury, Phantasmo worked the crowd, Hikuleo worked the crowd, Jay White cut a promo, Juice worked the crowd, Marty Scurll worked the crowd. The storyline advanced. Jay White improvised well. Chase Owens struggled when going off script. Hikuleo struggled when going off script. They weren't supposed to say anything. They're supposed to be there. Juice worked the crowd well, using the freedom to improvise to his advantage. Commentary lifted. Perfect. Got 34. In a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd with some power wrestling, Kenzie defeated Leva Bates in 13-17 by pinfall. Match designed toward crowd. Kenzie makes different defense number 2. Crowd's very hot. Wrestling got a 29. Crowd got a 15. Segment got a 33. Kenzie had an in-ring performance of 22. Leva Bates had an in-ring performance of 36. Leva Bates' Queen of Cosplay gimmick got her a great. The finish was a success. The match was poorly placed. The crowd were already hot, didn't need working, and the commentary lifted the match. Do we make any money? We're about to find out. We're about 3 clicks away from finding out. In an awful 5-minute interview, we saw Kenzie Page cut a promo. Additionally, Jordan Grace off screen and Camille was off screen. They got an 18 because Kenzie can't speak. Kenzie Page was terrible with no script to follow her dialogue. Was a mess. Do they not teach promo classes on the indies anymore? Chase Owens, I know you don't watch, but I know you're on Twitch. Please tell me, does anyone teach promo classes? In a poor 5-minute angle, we saw a brawl between Camille and Kenzie. This advanced. Need a little more store power in the segment in order to successfully have Camille Kane. Kenzie got a 22. These people need interview classes. Absolutely. They need cutting a promo class. 5-minute interview, we saw Camille being intimidating. Shane Douglas cut the promo. Jordan Grace off screen and Kenzie was off screen. Shane Douglas did a masterful job improvising. Commentary, Camille's getting better at a gimmick. Perfect. They got a 30. Finished the show. I think we had a 30. We got 26. Kenzie Page's and the beatdown were terrible. Show increased our popularity in 10 regions. Christina Von Eerie was used too much. Chase Owens was used too much. Kenzie was used too much. The fans were annoyed the amount of non-wrestling segments they had to work through. That's me on me. I had too much. Okay, financial report. You ready, Ash? Let's see. We lost $9,791. So to date, in a month and a half, we lost $140,000 into the NWA. We sold 950 tickets. Or no, we made $950 on tickets. We sold $265 in merchandise. We paid $5,000 in pay and $2,900 in perks. The show cost us $3,200, $26 overall, $500 for the venue, and $100 for marketing. So post-show, we were at $110,000. Bring back The Rock. The Rock would cost so much money. Popularity recap. We gained everywhere except for the Southeast. We're still sitting at 30 in the Southeast. No media scrum. So the show was fine. Too many promos. I used some of our lower end guys a little too much. So I'll have to keep that. Haha. How are we? We are already losing money anyway. Yeah, but if he cost me $10,000 a show and I use him one show, he alone cost $10,000. I'm only losing $10,000 a show. If he cost me that much, you know, business. So we have NWA Power on on Tuesday. I'm not sure what this pay-per-view is. This pay-per-view should be coming up here soon. Back The Rock. If I could just bring in The Rock and it would solve all of our problems, I absolutely would. Mexico City. May 4th, 1987, Goya Kong. So let's see. We've got a suggestion to bring in The Undertaker. We've got a suggestion to bring in The Big Show. We've got a suggestion to bring in The Rock. Maybe one day we'll be able to afford those guys. You like big name shows, yes. That is not what we can afford down here in the NWA. All right, let's see. Anything interesting? Nothing really for us. How hard is it to learn this sim? I was looking at getting it, but have no experience playing. So, welcome in, Frank. Did you play EWR back in the day? Tom Lattimore's 30 days left on his contract. That's fine. Havoc. Okay. Let's go ahead and advance. Work on this road. I did not. Okay. So there's options to make the gameplay a little bit easier to understand, a little more straight-lined. Is it settings? So you can do preferences. So like I have a lot of these things turned on because it's a little more in depth. So like enable momentum, enable locker room morale. So a lot of these things you can turn off with different settings. So like EWR throwback, it's just basically very slimmed down and you don't have to worry too much about getting overwhelmed. Default. It takes a little bit to get used to everything, kind of, especially if you're using like a smaller promotion. Get used to the money, get used to how much contracts cost, get used to, you know, how much you're paying out. There's still some things like I honestly have only been playing this game for about a week, I think. You know, so only a couple hours each day. So it takes a little bit, like you get the hang of it pretty quickly because you're booking matches. You have to figure out kind of how long each match should be. But I think when you put on EWR mode, it kind of takes out some of that. It slims it down. It's, you know, it takes you a little bit to pick up, you know, maybe 10 or 15 hours to kind of work through and understand to like what your thought process is. I mean, that's on the high end, you know, you can probably pick it up pretty easily. But then like to master it, figure out, like, I'm still figuring out, okay, what do these ratings translate to into match rating? How good do I need someone's promo ability to be if I want to make them cut a promo, have them cut a promo? It can be very in depth, you know, looking at just the stats for Shakina. You know, you have all these different types of you know, skills you have to look at. Okay, so she doesn't have great brawling. She doesn't really do Parigio, not hardcore. She has okay technical at best. Okay aerial, okay flashiness, okay psychology. She probably can't cut a promo, can't really act. You know, so it's like, okay, where does this find value in my promotion? My promotion, you know, right now running the NWA, this woman doesn't have a spot for, like, I don't really have a spot for her. But if I'm looking for somebody cheap, I'm running a very small company. She may work for $20 a night. You know, and she's going to give me okay enough wrestling, you know. She's got decent stamina, athleticism. You know, she can work a somewhat technical match. You know, you match her up with someone like this, she could probably pull off a decent match. But, you know, then you look at the NWA, I'm a small promotion, but I'm a bigger promotion. You know, she doesn't necessarily have a spot on my roster. You know, or maybe if she's young enough, if she's, you know, she could develop into something. Do I look at those skills and go, having her on my roster, what can she grow and develop into? It really like the hard thing is kind of with this game is there's no real guardrails. So like if I'm booking a segment, it doesn't give me any prompts necessarily on what the segment will look like. So in older games, like I would say, oh, I want the House of Black to come out and attack EC3 and then cut a promo. This one, it goes, what do you want to do? And you have to figure out, okay, I want these guys to come out. Then I want a beatdown. Then I want them to cut a promo. So you kind of have to, you can get into the weeds of it and make it very specific, which makes it very deep if you want it to be. But you can also, it can also be very shallow if need be. Like I could just book, a promo, but I don't think it's incredibly hard. I think it's easy to learn, hard to master. You know, I think that's kind of the thing. But I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, I've been playing it for like a week now on stream, so 4 or 5 hours every day, and I've enjoyed it. So that's my thoughts. I think it's fun, and people who are not sports fans have seemed to have enjoyed it. Yeah, so 9 just released like a month or two ago, or maybe a couple weeks ago. They just did a patch today or yesterday. Yeah, TEW 2020 is a few years old at this point. This is the most updated one. Yeah, I think early is a great time to dive in. There's a lot of content on YouTube to try and like walk you through and help you figure out certain things. I kind of just jumped in and just started kind of playing around with it. You know, but I had experience in other Adam Ryland games, so I had a little bit of idea how he kind of works his games. Looks like Tommaso Ciampa re-signed with the WWE. We knew that when we tried to hire him. Do the promotions that are available for download import into that as well? So if you buy the game, it has its own world. You won't get a real world mod like this. It'll come off the gate with, I think they call it the C-verse. It's basically 100% made up. It's got thousands of wrestlers, thousands of, like hundreds of promotions. Completely made up. Because the paid game, they can't technically use real people. I downloaded a mod. This is the August 2024 mod, so this is the most recent like real world update. So everything's updated up until August 1st, and then I installed that. But if you just download it, it's going to be a different universe, a made-up universe, which some people enjoy because then you have no like indication. I would definitely say for somebody who's trying to learn the game, you want to start with a real-world mod, so you're picking up names you recognize in promotions you kind of recognize. Like, so you're learning the game. If you're an AEW fan, you're like, oh, I want to book. Yeah, this is, yeah, I think you can get the mod from there. I use, there's an old website, Extreme Warfare Battleground. I've been on that site for 24 years at this point. It was back when he was in EW, when he created EWR. That was the big site. And you can download the mods there, or you can do them right from Grey Dog Software or the TEW database. I know there's a guy on YouTube that I think runs it or owns it or talks about it a lot. They have probably all the mods too. I just go back to EWR or EWB because that was the board I grew up with. But I would definitely recommend, if you're going to do like as you're learning it, get a real world mod so you recognize names. You know, okay, I'm going to put Adam Page in a match with, Swerve, and I know I'm going to expect to get good ratings. I'm going to put Cody in a match with CM Punk, and I know I'm going to get good ratings. I feel like that made up universe, you have to, like, it's hard because you don't really know what you're looking for. You have to learn how to read the stats, which is hard when you don't recognize anyone. Mark All is red. Nothing really interesting for me. When is our next pay-per-view, by the way? events. What month are we in? September? So we have it on the 21st. So next Saturday is our next show with names you know. Yeah, yep. Because then you can also correlate guys. You recognize what guys do well. Braun Breaker. You know he's probably a guy that's good, powerful kind of guy. Isn't really going to jump around the way AJ Styles will. So you can look at the stats and go, okay, these are kind of what I see Braun Breaker doing in my head. These are what I see AJ Styles doing in my head. Or if you want to do fantasy booking, which is basically, when you take a smaller company like mine, I can kind of pull from a lot of different places. It's a lot of fantasy booking. All right, let's jump to the next one. So we have a week before the next show, so we need to be building to the next show. Let's take a look at events. Not events. Is it creative? Storylines. So this one's already extremely hot, so that's going to be good. This one, extremely hot, perfect. So all of our storylines advanced. It's going to advance the next day. Gia Miller was born March 98 in Mississippi. So Frank, if you look at this one, it's like, okay, just from looking at her profile, I know she's not a wrestler. She's never been trained in wrestling. Like, all this tells me she's not a wrestler. Okay, so what am I looking to hire her for? Okay, so she has charisma from a 37 to 82. It's a broad range, but her top end is pretty good. Her mic skills, her acting, okay. So maybe she's like a backstage person. Maybe she's one of the interviewers, and she can probably give me a decent decent rating as a backstage interviewer. Her play-by-play, too much talking. Her play-by-play isn't great, but it's not the worst. 46 to 64. So, I mean, if she's in your price range, she could be your play-by-play person. She's not really a color commentator, which makes sense because she has no wrestling knowledge. Not really a ref. So, I mean, you're probably looking at this girl. If you're looking out there and you're like, I want someone to conduct backstage interviews because that's going to, of course, count into your rating. Okay, she's got charisma. She can work the mic and she can kind of act. Maybe she's a manager. Maybe even you decide sex appeal on the high end. Yeah, I mean, like, you're like, okay, she doesn't have great star quality, so which means she's going to kind of fall into the background. But, I mean, she could be a manager. And I think from my understanding or kind of what I have is, I think maybe as you use them more or maybe as they get used more, these kind of numbers shrink and you kind of get a smaller range the way like your play-by-play is 46 to 64. So maybe she has more experience or you develop a better understanding or they develop more skills. The ranges kind of shrink kind of thing, so like she would be like maybe a manager or like a backstage interviewer and probably wouldn't ruin your show being that, but you wouldn't put her in the main event of WrestleMania, so you can kind of see, okay, these are what these numbers kind of lay out as. Sales, we should be getting to the end of the day. Processing. There we go. CML reporting that Tessa Blanchard has been alienating the rest of the locker room with her attitude to the point it's becoming a significant backroom issue, which is also something we have to think about. Hey, welcome back, Zud. I appreciate you being here. So like, Frank, like, let's see, what's up? So I guess Adam Cole, like you look at Adam Cole, you look at his skills, He has good brawling. You kind of know exactly what he's going to be basically putting out. He's good Pariju. He's decent at hardcore, strong technical, aerial, flashiness, psychology, great experience, a lot of respect, and a good reputation in the business. Perfect. So you know what Adam Cole wrestles like, presumably. So you can go, okay, so these are kind of what the thing is. So then you can take that and I can look at someone else, someone I don't know. Let's take, Black Swan works. I've never heard of this Black Swan girl. But she's 22, so she's a young wrestler. She's got a decent, she can develop into a decent brawler. She doesn't really do the hardcore in Parizu, which is fine. She's got a decent basis for actual wrestling, the actual wrestling that you're kind of looking for. Her basics are good. She sells. She's consistent. She's safe. She has decent stamina, decent athleticism, not really power, pretty good toughness. She's decent on the mic. These numbers aren't terrible. I have worse numbers. Let's see. Yeah. I have worse numbers on the mic than Black Swan. So I look at this and I go, okay, so she's someone that can develop into something along the way. If you know nothing about everything, you just watch your favorite person and favorite mod do this, and you smile and nod your head and pretend like you know what's going on. And you ask what the Heisman Trophy is. So then you look at some of these guys. Drew Gulak, pretty good. Homicide. Hooks right there. Hooks getting over an injury. And then you just kind of decide, what you want your wrestlers to look like. Who do you want your wrestlers to be? So we'll have to keep an eye out on Tessa Blanchard. We have her in our locker room, so we got to make sure she's not kind of separating herself in our locker room as well. So that's something to keep in mind. Heisman Trophy is the trophy for the greatest college football player in the history of the universe. MLW had a show of... So MLW's running out of Full Sail also. I don't think that matters. They got a 47. It's run a 436. Let's advance to our next day. So we have a pay-per-view next Saturday. That'll probably be where so we have 2 more shows, build up to the pay-per-view, and that'll end our sort of cycle. I'm hoping Hook is back and healthy by the time that pay-per-view rolls around, because I would like to have him wrestle that show at full health. I don't think that storyline's built as well as I wanted to. I've also never run storylines. Why do I have 2 decks? You just liked Professor Oak so much you got 2 Pokedexes? That's what I think happened. Drake Destroyer. Sure. Born in 84 in Switzerland, Ooswil, Switzerland. Decent brawling. Okay technical, not great aerial. Basically just brings the fight. Decent fundamentals, but for a 40-year-old, you'd want his fundamentals to be a little bit better. But he is what he is. So we have a show Tuesday, a show Thursday, then the pay-per-view is on Saturday. I can't believe I read that. 1, and understand it. And 2, that actually makes sense. I don't know if it's true or not, or Snow Camo just made that shit up. but looks right to me. Incredibly difficult to process, but I understand. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Anything interesting for us? New team in progress. Lizzo, Eve. Why? Okay. And Simon Miller. There's a tension. Oh, I thought it was a match. All right, nothing to new champion CMLL. He beat David Finlay Jr. We are always so sad to see David Finlay Jr. losing belts around here. I just can't. I can't. Tabata, Mexico City, Brawling 9-39, Purizo 0-30, Hardcore 0-30, 1949. Yeah, it did. I just cannot. What is the mod name that you're using? It should be Real World Update August 2024. That should be the name of it. So the way I had to kind of figure out how to the mod. He's talking about the game. not the mod. The game mod. Make sure you download the picture packs. I downloaded all the picture packs that it had. Also the title pictures, things like that. You have to import it. You import it into the thing. It's seemingly pretty self-explanatory on how to do it. I did it the first day. I don't remember how. I don't remember what I did. It didn't seem that hard. But they normally do updates every month. So like, usually early in September, they'll do a September, which will cover whatever happened in the wrestling world in August. Adding new wrestlers that may have debuted, any wrestlers that may have passed away or no longer wrestling, any promotions. I know on the website talked about they're going to remove some of the companies because they don't promote anymore. Like this mod, the August one, for some reason still has WCPW, which I'm pretty sure hasn't run an event in 4 or 5 years. I don't remember when WCPW last ran an event. You know, so, but you can also like remove some promotions if you need to, things like that. GCW has signed Mark Henry. Okay, interesting. Raw did 6,500 fans. Jado is going to stay with NJPW. All right, so we have our show to book. Sergei Gretzky. That's a fake name. That's a fake wrestler. Do we want to give anyone the night off? No. No one needs it. And I don't pay for it. All right, the venue is, of course, going to be Full Sail University. Expected 113. Last visit in front of 95 people. Man, come on, guys. So the economy is very strong. The wrestling industry is falling. It's average. Okay, select this venue. Full Sail, yes. Pre-show incidents. Despite his best effort to make alternate arrangement, Homicide was stranded at the airport, will not be able to make the show. Damn it, Homicide. Don't worry, Homicide. I probably won't use you anyway. Okay. You have 2 points of CE. I gained 128, so I have 100. Perfect. Let's grab 2 creative finishes. Perfect. Yes. My favorite song is Pull Me Under. Welcome in, Just Too Phenomenal. How are you? How's it going? All right, let's see. Locker room incidents. See if anything happened besides Homicide missing, not making his plane or couldn't make it from Full Sail to the show. That is where are his teeth? Aiden Cross. NWA break. Yeah, that's the plan. Trying to kind of be the best of both worlds. It's definitely harder than I thought it would be because they're a lot smaller of a promotion. And the wrestlers I've been trying to bring in are a little bit more expensive. So it's a little bit interesting. But yeah, definitely the plan to bringing it back to being at least number 3, hopefully passing TNA, but we will see. That's a long road ahead of us right now. Aiden Cross turned up, requested to be allowed to hang out backstage. He's unemployed, who happens to live nearby. He's never worked for us, and nobody knows him. Then why are you here? No thanks, Aiden. Sorry, bro. Marty Scurll was brought to Wrestlers Court, accused of being a mess backstage, not cleaning it up, annoying everyone else. Raven found him guilty, sends him to clean it up, then buy drinks for the boys. Fine. Good job, Raven. Tom Pritchard's passing tips to Kenzie Page. Yeah, I haven't watched as much since the Aldous days either. Pre-COVID kind of thing. Hey, thanks for the follow, Frank. Appreciate you. That pre-COVID, early Aldous, Cody, stuff like that. The hard thing is this, when I did it, do a Shane Douglas, but worked. Actually, I have Shane Douglas involved with Camille in the thought process of Shane Douglas can actually speak, and Camille seemingly cannot do an interview. So my thought when I put Shane Douglas with Camille was the fact that he threw down the NWA title. I thought that was kind of an interesting melding of worlds. So it's funny you mentioned kind of Shane Douglas being involved, and that's someone I have involved in mine. What if someone wins the title? So his gimmick is really just trying to help Camille regain the NWA women's belt that she lost to Kenzie, because he sees her as the franchise. Like, Shane Douglas is trying to just coach up Camille to be this brick house monster, because Shane Douglas, the franchise recognizes a franchise. So that's my thought process in, him really siding with Camille. She's frustrated. She lost the NWA belt to Kenzie. She didn't regain it. She was out. She didn't have a contract. So she's coming back. She wants to regain that belt to Kenzie. And the franchise sees a franchise player and just go, no, Tyrus isn't champ. He's not even employed, I don't think. He's not even employed. Not by us. I don't think he's employed by anybody. I'm trying to bring in bigger name people and people who can sort of wrestle, and Tyrus was not that. Tom Pritchard passed on tips to his protege, Kenzie. Perfect. Tom Pritchard's going to pass on. Kylie Ray came in and gave me a creative finish. Awesome. Roderick Strong gave me a creative finish. Thunder Rosa has been talking about Konami and seems to have a degree of influence over her behavior. Thunder Rosa. Okay. Talking to Konami. Okay. All right, nothing too bad. Address the locker room. Team bonding. Bring everyone together. Hopefully that should bring everyone. What if Douglas forms a faction based on the anti versus some old school guys? The hard thing with that, Tim Storm, I think I just let go. I wasn't really using him. And he was on a written contract, so I was paying him monthly and I wasn't using him. But he was still in the NWA with the mod. I think I just let him go like 2 weeks ago. He just wasn't in my plans. Tim Storm, Ricky Morton's son, and Steve Carino's son versus the anti-NWO crew. That's not actually a bad idea. Because I do have Colby Carino tagging with... he's done a little bit of tag with C.W. Anderson. Kind of that continuation of the Extreme Horsemen from the early 2000s. I already booked this. I don't need... Why? Okay, maybe it's just every power. Okay, I don't know. All right, who's absent tonight? Bandito's still injured. Chase Owens in New Japan. Higuleo's in New Japan. Homicide is stranded. Mark Briscoe can be here for non-wrestling roles. Masha Slamovich is at TNA. Matt Cardona's injured. Nick Nemeth at New Japan. Chantal Taylor is at TNA. And Ty Mello is still Hammerstone being used well by TNA. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of TNA. I know he signed there. But I haven't seen a lot of what was going on, so I don't know how he's doing. I never really watched him in MLW either. I've been trying to get into MLW since they're posting full pay-per-views on YouTube. I just haven't watched all too much. Okay. Let's grab the National Heavyweight title. MLW fell off. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of theirs. Let's grab the television belt. I don't think I need the women's belt. Let's grab the women's tag because I didn't have that wrestle last time, and grab this belt. So this prestige has gone down to 11. Emerson fought 2 days. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Track prestige. Okay, so it's stayed at 11, so it's not really getting worse, which is fine. None of these belts are really gaining momentum. I don't know. Oh, the television's gone up, but I don't know if I did anything there. 60, that's gone up a little. EC3 is still the world champ. I'm only 2 months in. We started this August 1st. So I haven't really had a chance to take the belt off of him. But my plan is to take it off of him probably at the next pay-per-view. Probably switch it to Jay White. Hammer to squash him. All right, so I want to start the night. We've really let Zillow start the night. Zilla Fatu start the night. So let's start with him like we do. Well, I think he signed an exclusive deal with TNA, so they probably can't sign him. Zilla is going to take on... He did train at the PC, yeah. We haven't gotten to Keshna. How does he... That should work. He should be able to work with Zilla. Popularity, not really popular. Zilla, a little bit more popular. Okay, so then Takeshna. Save that. Auto name. We're going 8 minutes. Zilla's really put on 8-minute matches in that Destroyer pretty well. Raven, you're going to book this match. It is, of course, for the National Heavyweight title. Zilla is, of course, going to win in the way he always does. Work the crowd. Domination. Script that match. Yeah, Joey Styles is commentator. Clean win. Injury stoppage. Injury stoppage. Dominant. No craziness. I don't need to create a finish, and that is it. Yep, I need somebody that was better at play-by-play. So Joey Styles, Renee Paquette, and then Velvet Sky is our color. I don't know. If he was available. He was better than what I had, and I booked him. I don't know what happened with him, but all right. So Zilla is, of course, the absolute monster that you expect a Bloodline member or a member of the Bloodline to be. I really need to figure out who is his next opponent going to be, because I'm just throwing guys at him, and he's running through guys, but he's really not gaining anything, I don't think. I might just let him keep working, keep running through the roster, and see how long he can hold this belt without really an idea. I don't have Joe Henry hired, but he's with TNA. I haven't signed him. All right, so let's add. So last time we got hit for too many angles, so we need to make sure we have a match. Let's do a one-on-one match in London, Paris, Tokyo. All right, so Hooks should still be injured. Attributes, bio, where is his injuries? There we go. So he's still injured. Let's do. Actually, let's do a 2-on-2 match. 2-on-2. Singles tag. Let's do the Black Throne Princesses versus. There we go. These two. Ella Envy and Kenzie Page. Save. I'm not like in a agreement with AEW in the game. It's just I've used some of their I picked over some of their roster and signed into like handshake deals, so they wrestle for us and them, of course. But I'm not like in a partner swapping or anything like that agreement. All right, so this sets up, so the Prince of the Black Throne, Pretty Empowered, sets up nothing, because that's not the tag team there. That's not the feud I want. Actually, let's do, who can Christina 4 on? Actually, you know what? Let's do a 3-on-3. Let's do this. Prince of the Black Throne and come here. Load. That's not what I want. I need this. Okay. So the Prince of the Black Throne and Camille versus Kenzie, Christina, and Jordan Grace. So that'll blend my Prince of the Black Throne and Christina feud together. Those two. Because remember, Christina still doesn't know which wrestler she's going to face at the pay-per-view. She doesn't know she's facing Sky Blue. She doesn't know if she's facing Julia Hart. She doesn't know which one of them is coming for her NWA television title. And that also blends the Kenzie Page, Jordan Grace, Camille storyline that's shooting for a 3-person match at the next pay-per-view. That blends them all together. So faces. So Kenzie is, so they all heels? Is everyone literally a heel except for, yeah, literally everyone's a heel. Okay, except for Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace is like a tweener. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that'll blend those two feuds together. Oh, why did you not save? Shoot. So I wanted Camille here. Kenzie, Christina, and Jordan Grace. That's a weird match save. That's a weird match to start the show. Book of the match. Who? I need Christina Von Eerie to really pin. She needs to win. I actually need her and I need her and Kenzie to get a win, which should be fine. Work the crowd. I want you to script it. We're not going to overbook it. I want a clean win. I don't care how you win. No interference. Do I have a creative finish that would help? A bit of a gamble, a big gamble, a bit of a gamble, extremely risky. Oh, you guys had, of course, only gave me finishes for your own matches. All right, let's go with this gamble one. Add that. Hope that works. All right. So this blends the two feuds together a little bit, especially heading into the pay-per-view next week. Boom. So the Black Throne Princesses and Camille versus Kenzie Page, Christina Von Eerie, and Jordan Grace. Christina Von Eerie is going to win for her team because she needs to get a victory. I need her to pin. I think she needs to pin Sky Blue. Because you can't have her pin Camille because you're really building Camille as this monstrous force. I think Sky Blue, one of these two could take the pin, and I think it's going to be Sky Blue. Book it. Okay. Let's move that up. Let's do... Is that an angle? Add a quick angle. Cutting a promo. We're going to have Jay White. Jay White's going to cut a promo. And it is going to be everyone is standing behind him. No one needs to talk. I just need you guys to stand there and be background fodder. Chase Owens, El Phantasmo, Hikuleo. I don't need dramatic acting, non-speaking. Y'all are just standing there. I need you to just stand there. And then I need EC3. It's going to be off screen. Hikuleo. Jay White's already there. Juicy Juice. Non-speaking. Marty. Non-speaking. Who else? Am I missing anyone? I'm missing Marty, Taven. I don't think I'm missing any. Unless they're not here tonight, which is possible too. Okay. So that's everybody. I don't need James Storm. None. Phil. Booked an on-screen role. Okay, so Chase, you don't need to be here. Phil. Hikuleo is not available. Okay, so how about El Phantasmo? Yes. Auto name. Minor victory for Jay. An agent note. Boom. 5 minutes, improv, let Jay White speak. Book. Add match. 1-on-1. Jay White versus Shelton Benjamin. That's actually, would that even work? Can you guys even wrestle each other? Yeah, okay. Shelton Benjamin, jump on in there, bud. You haven't wrestled in a while. Jump on in there. 13 minutes. Oh, seriously? Shoot. All right, so Jay White, Shelton Benjamin, save. All right, 13 minutes. Victor, the Switchblade, work the crowd. Actually, make it a regular match. Okay. I don't need a domination. Actually, yeah. Dominate. Script. Clean win. Pinfall finish. No interference. I don't need a creative finish. Nothing special. Who's booking this? Shane? Raven, book it. There we go. Boom. All right, who's booking this? Raven's booking that. Perfect. Raven's got the book there. Who's booking this clusterfuck? Dr. Tom? It's up to you to sort this out. Make it look decent. Dr. Tom, Switchblades, promo, Tajiri, I don't need to pay you. Shane will work that one. Switchblade, Raven, fine. I want a promo. Nope, I don't need a match on an angle. I need quick angle. I need Shane is going to cut a promo. Camille is going to stand and shut the fuck up and just be big and scary. Thank you. On Kenzie. And Jordan. Nope. Nope. Off screen. Jordan. Jordan Grace. Come on. There we go. Off screen. Phil. Yes. Shane, you can work your own. You can work your own promo. Auto. 5 minutes. Backstage. Road agent notes. Minor storyline victory for this one. For Camille. Perfect. Boom. Book. Yes. So I need 35 more minutes. I'm at 80%. So I want... Oh, I already have a promo with Switchblade before the match. Interesting. So this should be backstage. Not like it matters. I guess it's me in the ring. That's fine. It doesn't matter. All right, what belt did I bring with me? Not teams, I need titles. Women's tag team. I need Cowboy. I need Cowboy. All right, Cowboy, who you want to face tonight, bud? You're going to be my main event. Cowboy James Storm. Who do you want to face? Brian Cage? That could work. Save. Auto name. 13 minutes. Staff. Dr. Tom. Television title. Brian Cage, you are not winning the belt. Cowboy does. Regular match. Don't need to dominate. Open match. Scripted out. Clean win. Don't care how you win. No interference. Nothing creative. Book. That's my main event right there. So I need 20 to 30 more minutes. I'm at 85% wrestling, so that means I can basically fill with some promos and I should be okay and not get penalized. I need something between these two. Not add a match. I want to add an angle. I want a brawl between EC3 and Jay White. 5 minutes. Perfect. Fine. Auto name. time. This is going to be a minor storyline victory to EC3. Add. Done. Who's going to call this one? Dr. Tom, go ahead and book it. Book it. All right, this goes up here. And then I am going to quick head angle. Contract signing between. So the host will be me. We'll just throw me in there. I haven't been around in a while. Let's sign the contract between I don't think I really have a storyline that needs a. I mean, I guess we could get the contract signing between. I don't really have a. I guess none of them really need a contract signing. I don't need an angle. Storytelling, hardcore. Okay, fine. This is gonna be storytelling. Road agent notes. There, fine. Book. You want storytelling match? You get storytelling. Camille Kane is being used far too much. Jay White's being used too much. Camille's too much. Jay White's too much. No wild brawl or mayhem. Okay, well, this will be a wild brawl. Fine. Wild brawl. Fine. 8 minutes. 8 minutes of brawl. I guess I booked it, but I didn't realize. I guess I booked it, or I thought I booked it, but I didn't use that. 87 minutes, so I have 8 more minutes. Add angle. Quick add angle. Beat down. Brawl. Hook, Malachi, Buddy, Brody, Raven. 5 minutes. as we close the show. Let's go ahead and book this night. All right, Zilafat 2 versus Kineske Takeshna. Decent wild brawl. Zilafat 2 defeated Takeshna in 8-12 when Zilla beat up Takeshna so badly the referee had to stop the match. Zilafat 2 makes defense number 6 of his NWA national title. Zilla got the crowd simmering. Wrestling got a 35. Crowd got a 15. Segment got a 37. Zilla got a 23. Takeshna got a 46. Takeshna showed his new future gimmick. Got very good. Quality lifted. Strong match. Zilafat 2 is really starting to show off consistently with good matches. Well, let me rephrase that. Zilafat 2 is consistently starting the show off strong with his matches. I don't know if it's him or the people I'm putting him with. Held in front of 116 people at Full Sail, so a pretty good week for us. 5-minute interview took place. Camille and Shane, additionally Jordan Grace and Kenzie. It got a 23. Crowd was hot. Storyline advanced. Commentary lifted. Angle got the crowd hotter. Color and commentary lifted the belt, or lifted the segment. Great. All right. In about that, decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Kenzie Page, Christina Von Eerie, and Jordan Grace defeated Camille Kane and the Black Throne Princesses in 32-28. When Christina Von Eerie submitted Sky Blue with the West Coast Curse. The match was designed to tell a specific story. The crowd was white hot. The wrestling got a 28. The crowd got a 16, and the segment got 37. Camille was a 21. Julia is a 20. Sky Blue is a 23. Jordan Grace is a 43. Christina Von Eerie was a 34. Kenzie had a 26. Both storylines advanced and gained heat. Good. The creative finished with success. Commentary lifted. Brody King did some good work ringside. Julia Hart and Brody King are a good pairing. Shane Douglas did good work, and the crowd got hotter. Perfect. In an awful 5-minute interview, we saw Jay White cut a promo. EC3, El Phantasmo, Juice, and Marty were all non-speaking. The storyline advanced but lost heat. Jay White improvised well. Commentary lifted it. Only got 20. Switchblade, I know you can speak better than that. Decent match. Jay White defeated Shelton Benjamin in 12:37 by pinfall with the Blade Runner. Crowd was very hot at the end. Wrestling got a 31. Crowd got a 23, and the segment got 31. Jay got a 33. Shelton got 28. Jay and Shelton didn't seem to click. Made for an awkward bout, but the commentary and the color lifted the match. Good. Average 5-minute interview. We saw Angle. We saw Brawl. The storyline advanced, gained heat. Commentary lifted the segment. Good. Got 38. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, James Storm defeated Brian Cage in 13:29 with the pinfall at last call. Defense number 2 is NWA television title. The crowd is very hot. Wrestling was at 37. Crowd was 31. Segment got 37. James Storm had an in-ring of 34. Brian Cage had an in-ring of 41. Cage seemed off his game. Good heat and decent wrestling. Buddy drew Hook in 15 minutes when the time limit expired. Did I? Oh, I booked that. It was designed to work the crowd. 37, 27, 37. Buddy in-ring of 46. Hook had an in-ring of 27. The injury worked Hook, took a big toll. Raven did some good work. Hook and Raven had excellent, and the crowd was already hot, didn't need to be worked. Finish the show. Should be a 30. Oh, then the brawl. I must have pushed one too many. That got a 40. Wow. The brawl between Hook, Malachi Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Raven got a 40 as the best of the night. Camille and Switchblade got used too much. Our show increased the popularity in 11 regions. 36 isn't bad. This 23, the Shane promo and the Switchblade promo kind of brought us down. Financial report. We lost $10,000, $10,120. Another 5-figure loss for the NWA. We are under $100,000 in the bank, and we've only been a month. Popularity increased everywhere. Even the Southeast, we increased a little bit. Good for us. And that is the Tuesday show. So we have a Thursday show and then the pay-per-view on Saturday. Chug, chug, chug. We need to look up what the NWA's pay-per-view in September is normally called. Hey, Zelda, ask Snow Camo, not the same one, it's not Apple. Ask Snow Camo what the NWA's event in September is called. And if you didn't understand the request, let me know and I will ask. Yeah, that's definitely not what I asked, but that's fine. I'm curious. The MWA? You mean NWA? Let's keep learning about wrestling together. Zelda and Snow Camo gonna learn about wrestling. It's traditionally called NWA 74. Okay, that doesn't really help me considering we just had NWA 76. No, read it like they wrote it. No, thank you. No, thank you. NWA releases details for the New York City show in September. It's just called NWA, literally. NWA on tour. The Crush Natalia Markova. The Looks That Kill Brian Idol. Yeah, sorry guys, you all got fired by me. The Energy Mixologist fired all y'alls. I only understand uwu language. Well, I apologize you don't understand the English. The English is... Will Ospreay's out on loan. Russ Von Erich fully fit. He's fully recovered. Great. I need Hook to be fully fit. Got less than a 0.01. 825 people watched. Great. Ishii gains authority in NJPW. New locker room leader. The hardcore grandpa now becomes a locker room leader. Okay. Why not? All right, advance another day. We got one more show before the pay-per-view. Rob Conway. Tell me I didn't get it. Executor. Damn. All right, come on. Got one more show to book. One more show to book in the pay-per-view. So I definitely think tonight is going to be a lot of angles. I need to make sure I limit Jay White and Camille. It seems like they are not getting over the the way I wanted them to, or at least they're not as wanted. But Camille was in it. I mean, Camille's in a 13-minute match, but it's like, you're telling me 13 minutes of Camille is too much? I don't understand. The number does not exist. And she's supposed to be your mainstay. Like, and there's only 100 of you. So what do you guys know about being overexposed? All right, gentlemen and ladies. I still can't believe that let's keep learning about wrestling together. That's too funny. It's a perfect celebration of wrestling history, just like when cats celebrate with zoomies. Sergeant Slaughter leads the business. 76-year-old officially decided to retire last night. Come time for him to move on. Can only imagine what Sergeant Slaughter's going to do at his old age besides just hang out. Thursday afternoon, folks. That means we got a match. We got a show tonight. Head forward to that. Vintage Dragon. Okay. All right, let's see. I don't think anyone needs a night off. Location, of course, Full Sail. Can we put on a 16 fans? $13 fans expected to show up in Hawaii. Okay. Southeast. And they're going to Full Sail. Select, of course, where we always do it. No pre-show incidents. Booking meeting. 146 creative points. Spend creative energy. Creative finish. Yes. Cash Wheeler. Likely to succeed. Okay, done. Creative finish. Yes. Jordan Grace. There we go. That'll be helpful. A safe bet. Perfect. And I have, what, 46 left? Let's save that. All right. Locker room incidents. What's happened tonight in the locker room? Homicide, Tom Lattimore are really getting it on backstage. Their good mood was infectious and lifted everyone's spirits. We're getting on well. Okay. Homicide is happy. Tom Lattimore is happy. Great. Drew Gulak came to an idea with enhancing his character. Okay. Ricky Morton passed on Tip's psychology to Chase Owens. Okay. And Kenzie Page. And Tom Pritchard passed on to Kenzie Page. Okay. Or how Takeshna is influenced by Adam Cole. Okay. And that's the end of it. Dress the locker room. Team bonding. And everyone's gotten a stronger relationship. Everyone's happy. Great. All right. 18, 13, 25, 25, 41. Man, we really killed it that show. 34, 26. Who's absent tonight? Bandito's still absent. Dax is at Ring of Honor. Jordan Grace is out tonight. Layla Hirsch is out tonight. Mark Briscoe is still injured. Masha Slamovich is at TNA. Cardona's injured. Penta El Zero M is at Ring of Honor. Chantal Taylor is at TNA. And Ty Mello is still on maternity. Okay, book. All right, let's see. Alliance titles. As always, borrow this title. I don't need that one. I don't need that one. Let's borrow this one. let's borrow this one. Borrow this one. Borrow this one. Just every title's getting borrowed. Okay. Add a match. As always, first show of the match, Zilla Fatu. As always. Against... What does he do well? Brawling. Who's a brawler? You. You should be able to work a good match with them. 8 minutes. Raven for the National Heavyweight. Same as always, Zilla. Car crash. No. Wild brawl. Domination. Script. Clean win. Stoppage. Injury stoppage. No creative finishes. Book. Zilla Fatu has come out the gate and defended the belt every week and consistently started the night out hot, so we are going to continue to do that. At an angle. Quick at angle. Cut a promo. Franchise. Whoop. Hey, Shane. Shane Douglas. Camille. Non-speaking. Target. Kenzie. And Jordan Grace. Boom. Yes. We'll do scripted. Auto name. Here. Okay, still camo. Hold on. That you got confused. This one is not supposed to be uwu. That's supposed to be normal speak. Meal. Add. Done. Book. Add a match. 1-on-1. Chain Storm. Versus Drew Gulak. Staff, Raven, titles, television, boom. James Storm, of course, wins. Work the crowd. Open match, scripted. Clean win. I don't care how you win it. No interference. Nothing. Okay, no special finishes. Boom. Auto name. I want 13 minutes out of y'all. Book. Perfect. Let's do a contract signing. Hook. Signing Malachi. Raven. Bodyguard. Buddy. Bodyguard. Brody. Bodyguard. And then I guess I will host it since I am the owner of the NWA. 10 minutes in the ring. Contract signing. Phil Angle. Yes. Road age. Oh, nope. Yeah. Advanced storyline. This one. Book. Boom. Auto name. Scripted. Book. So you're not going to see a lot of the wrestlers wrestling tonight because this is the last show for the pay-per-view. A lot of the guys set up for that pay-per-view. Add a match. 2-on-2. Brody. No. Let's do Kyle O'Reilly. Bobby Fish versus the Kingdom. Save. Staff. Doc Tom, come on in. Boom. Let's go 13. Book. I don't care who wins. Work the crowd. No. Storytelling. Open match. Script it all out. Clean win for whoever does win. I don't care how you win. Boom. Book. Need 30 more minutes. Okay. Let's see. What titles did I bring with me? Okay. Zilla, Television, James Storm, Kenzie. Kenzie can't speak. Let me put her in a match. Kenzie. I need singles view. I need women's division. Yeah, sure, you're going in there. Kenzie versus Zia. Save. 10. It will, of course, be Raven. Titles. Women's. Boom. Victor will, of course, be Kenzie. Work the crowd. Open match. Scripted out. Clean win. Don't care how you win. No interference. No creative finishes. Book. Book. Thank you. And then there'll be a 3-person brawl. Not an angle match, I need an angle. Quick head angle. 5-minute in the ring. Brawl. Kenzie. Camille. Jordan Grace. Dylan Angle. Shoot. Kenzie and Camille. Dylan Angle. Yes. Auto name. Advanced storyline. This one. Boom. Done. Book. Boom. Need 15 more minutes, okay. Alright, add a match. 1-on-1. Alright, Christina versus that works. Let's go with that. Yep, you can work your. Oh, you probably can't. television. Boom. Regular match. Open match. Scripted out. DQ finish. Interference. And Julia. Oh, you missed a Pichu? I'm sorry, Zelda. Alright, perfect. Book. Oh, wrong television title. Women's television title. Book. 5 more minutes, okay. And so we're at 80, so we have 15 more minutes. Okay, so let's book a one-on-one, EC3. Men's. Trevor Murdoch. Let's go with that. EC3 versus Trevor Murdoch. Save book. 13. It's Raven. We'll sell it for the belt. Draw. No, it should be EC3 wins. Work the crowd. No, I want to work the crowd. I want open match, scripted out. And then I want a DQ finish. I want interference. Intentional count out. Outside interference. EC3. Jay White. Alright, boom. Alright, book. Why am I so bad at putting the right belt in? Oh, I didn't grab the belt. That's fine. Book. Shoot, what? There we go. Okay. 95 minutes. Perfect. Start the show. All right. In a wild brawl, decent reaction to the crowd with the armbar. Subpar Wrestling, Zilla Fatu defeated Trevor Lee in 7:53 when Zilla Fatu beat up Trevor Lee so badly the ref had to stop the match. Makes defense number 7 of his national heavyweight title. The crowd simmering. Wrestling got a 25. Crowd got 21. Segment got 26. Zilla had an in-ring of 18. Trevor Lee had an in-ring of 31. Zilla and Trevor were both off the game, and Zilla and Trevor did not click. Commentary lifted it, color lifted it, and match got off to a strong start. Good. In a poor 5-minute interview, Shane cut a promo, Jordan Grace off screen, Camille wasn't speaking, and Kenzie Page off screen. Han Rising was the crowd and got 26. The storyline advanced but lost heat. Commentary, the angle got the crowd hotter. Good. In a bout had good heat and decent wrestling, James Storm defeated Drew Gulak in 12:35 by pinfall. Designed to work crowd, James Storm makes defense number 3 of the NWA World Television title. The crowd was hot. The wrestling got a 42. Crowd got 27. Segment got a 42. James Storm got a 35 in-ring. Drew Gulak got a 48. Match was poorly placed. Crowd were really hot and didn't need working. I learned that. In average 10-minute angle, we saw the Energy Mixologist host the Hook, Malachi Black. Additionally, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Raven. The storyline advanced, commentary lifted, and the crowd got the angle hotter. They were white hot. In a good match, Red Dragon defeated the Kingdom in 12:52 with Kyle O'Reilly submitted Michael Bennett with the Armageddon. Match designed to tell a specific story. In terms of in-ring work, Kyle O'Reilly was head and shoulders above everyone else. The crowd was red hot, very hot at the end. Wrestling got a 44. Crowd got 27. Segment got a 46. Bobby Fish had a 38. Kyle O'Reilly had a 56. Mike Bennett had a 47. And Matt Taven had 36. In a match that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, not a good start. Kenzie Page defeated Zaya Brookside in 8:05 by submission. The match was designed to work the crowd. Kenzie makes defense number 3 of the NWA Women's title. The crowd at the end was very hot. Wrestling got a 20. Crowd was an 8. Segment got a 20. Oh my God, this is going to be the downfall of the show. Kenzie got an in-ring of 20. Zaya got an in-ring of 20. Kenzie seemed to offer game. Zion and Kenzie just didn't click. Commentary lifted, but the match was poorly placed. All right, in a poor 5-minute angle, we saw a brawl between Camille and Kenzie. They got 24. Camille's getting better at her gimmick. In a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Christy Von Eerie defeated Lisa Marie Varoon in 7:38 when she was disqualified when Sky Blue ran in and attacked Christy Von Eerie. During the match, also a Julia Hart run-in. Eerie makes defense number 4 of her NWA Women's Television title. The crowd is very hot. The wrestling got 28. Crowd got 19. Segment got 34. Christy Von Eerie got a 33. Lisa Marie Varoon got a 23. Punk vs. Goth, a Hot Topic Nightmare storyline advanced, and commentary lifted the match. In a decent match, EC3 defeated Trevor Murdoch in 13:16 by pinfall using underhanded tactics. Match designed to work the crowd. During the match, we also saw Jay White run in and attack EC3. Okay. EC3 had an in-ring performance of 34. Trevor had an in-ring performance of 29. The storyline advanced, commentary lifted, and the match was poorly placed. The crowd was already hot. So we got a 35. This 20, I can't say the 20 killed us because we had a couple 20s, but show got 35, increased our popularity in 10 regions, and benefited from having a quite wide selection of angles. Good. Finished show. Financial report: we lost $11,000. I'm never gonna make money. Popularity recap. Hey, Puerto Rico, we went from a 1 to a 2. Hawaii, we went from a 1 to a 2. Slowly working our way up. This is a grind, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all being here for this grind, because this might be something that we will never see the end of. So we're gonna book the pay-per-view, and that'll probably be the end of the night for us. I had to figure out kind of like how this stream would work. You'd think after a week of streaming I'd sort of figure this out, but I kind of like the idea of booking a couple shows. Gonna make mac and cheese for dinner. Yuck, but As long as you enjoy it. Like just plain ass mac and cheese, you're gonna make something like an actual like food with it, like brisket covered mac and cheese, bacon. Oh, okay. Hey, as long as you enjoy it. Lindsay would probably like that. It's delicious. I'm sure it is. I believe you. It's just not my thing. All right, so we have the pay-per-view on Saturday. Well, I don't think I'm wrong, but I understand your point of view, you know, and I won't say that you're wrong, you know, because that would be rude and mean to just straight up say you're wrong. I'm just saying that it's not my preference, because, you know, I wouldn't want to be mean or anything. That would be even more rude of me to lie. I guess that's fair. I need to make sure I pre-book the show that I need. I need to pre-book the matches that I have already for the pay-per-view, so nobody no-shows or nobody heads to TNA. You can't handle the truth, can you? I can handle the truth. You know, I'm just... NWA September. Alright, pre-book match. On a one-on-one, I need Hook, and I need Malachi Black. Alright, save. Boom. I want 18 minutes. No title on line. Road agent notes. Hook's gonna win. Storytelling. Script. Slow build. Clean win. Submission finish. That's it. Pre-book. Oh, modify. This should be the end to the storyline. Actually, I don't know how to do that. Storylines? I mean, I guess extremely hot, extremely hot. So these are all extremely hot. Okay. So this one will finish at that. Okay, so Brody King joins storyline, currently a major. His success currently rate is fairly good. Buddy is fairly poor. Hook is good. Malachi is fairly good, and Raven is neutral. Okay. And that's pre-booked. And let's go ahead. Adam Cole, Anna Jay. Okay, so I'm not losing too many. Okay. So then I want to pre-book a match. I want EC3 versus Jay White. Save titles, of course, is going to be. I guess I won't. Okay. This is going to be Jay White's going to win. Wild Brawl. Open match. Script. Pinfall. Interference. EC3 is going to get it from Juice. Galeo. Phantasmo. Marty. Chase. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Dun, 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 so it's pre-book one-on-one. I need a three-way. It's going to be Kenzie versus Camille versus Jordan Grace. There you go. Save. That's going to be 18 minutes. Camille is going to win. That's going to be Work the Crowd. Open match. Script it all out. Clean win. No interference. Special. All right. Pre-book. Make chicken sandwiches. That sounds good too. Good, 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 okay. Fairly good, good, fairly good. Neutral, fairly good. Neutral, neutral, fairly good. Neutral, neutral, okay. Now I need pre-book match. Let's add the last match. It's gonna be no, it's not for Power, it's for NWA September. Christina Von Eerie. Christina Von Eerie versus wow, they did not give Julia Hart a good score. She's getting better. It's not that bad. Sky Blue. Christina Von Eerie is going to win the match. Work the crowd. Regular. Let's go work the crowd. Actually, just go regular. No domination. Open match. Script. clean win. No botched interference, just a straight up win. That's fine. Boom. NWA September. Title. Pre-book. So these should be all NWA September. Alright, cool. Perfect. Okay, so let's head to the next day. And then tomorrow we are booking. McChicken sandwiches. Are you talking, Zud, are you talking the cheap dollar, well, it used to be $1 McChicken, now is like probably $3 McChicken, or the fancy expensive multiple dollar McChicken deluxe fake Chick-fil-A sandwich? Hook? Is Hook not? Hook is definitely still not. Taylor Rising. Her contract's only got 30 days left. Let's see. Need Taylor. Where are you? You. $20 a show. You don't really do much. I'll give you $25 a show. You get travel costs are not covered. Make offer. No. I'll pay you $30 a show, but I'm not gonna. Bro, you are not interesting enough You are not like there for me to pay $35 a show. No, you're not enough for me to pay. Yeah, you're not enough for me to pay and have your travel costs. Mark all is right. All right, pay-per-view tonight. Hopefully Hook is... I don't think he's healed. Hopefully this is fine. Hopefully he's fine. All right. Pay-per-view night. All right. All right, let's give some people the night off. So let me see. Okay. I wonder if I can... Okay, so let's give you the night off, give you the night off, give you the night off. You. 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 I still don't know. I don't know why I still continue to hire you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. The rest of your friends the night off. I don't need you then. I don't need you. 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 Or you. You or you or you or you. Can I start? I can't. You. 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 Ooh, Velvet actually probably that was a mistake. Okay. 446 fans expected, so we will of course go to full sale. Full Sail University, yes. Finalized broadcasters, yes. Automate, yes. It's fine. Use, yes. Booking meeting. Spend creative energy. Creative finish, yes. And near certainty, perfect creative finish. Yes. Safe bet. Good. There you go. Great. Boom. Locker room incidents. There we go. Good. Fine. Okay. Awesome. Great. Great job, Juice. Dress locker room. Team bonding. Yes. Small group. All right. Spoke the show. All right. So I need this belt. I need this belt. I need this belt. Yes. This belt. I need this belt. I need this belt. And I need this belt. Alright. Pre-booking. Alright, we are going to start with this match. Add to booking sheet. Staff. Doc Tom. Title. Television. Book. Shoot, wrong television. Women's television. Perfect. Book. Ooh, I don't think I have enough women to defend those women's tag teams. Fuck it. All right. Add to booking sheet. Staff. Raven. Perfect. This is going to be for the women's book. Add to booking sheet. Staff. Dr. Tom. World Heavyweight. Book. Add to booking sheet. Joey Matthews. Fine. No title. Book. Okay. So I want this one. Bottom. Okay. So let's see. Women's tag team. Thunder. Okay. So add a match. Two and two. I need ooh. Did I send Julia home? Julia Hart home? Wait, where is everybody? Workers. Firefish is injured. Bryce Rensburg is at AEW. Oh my gosh, Julia Hart's at AEW. This is gonna be terrible. I sent people home and didn't realize some of them are gonna be at AEW. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to work what we got. 1 versus 1. Oh man, that is a short list of folks. Zilla fought 2. Juice. Save. 13 minutes. Raven, title, national heavyweight. Zilla wins. A brawl. Open match. Script. Clean win. Boom. Book. Okay. Can you go 10 minutes, Raven? Okay, you can. Add a match. I have to like figure out who I have. I definitely made a mistake sending everybody home. Let's do... Actually, you know, let's do a 3-on-3. Nope. Three-way tag team? Yes, okay. I need FTR, GOD version 2, Lucha Bros. Save. 30 minutes. Auto name. Dr. Tom. This is going for the World Tag Team. Victor. Yep. Steal the show. Open match. Script. All out. Oh no, not all out. I want a slow build. Clean win. Then create a finish. Add. Jeez, Joey has nobody. Val Capone. Who can sit and talk with him? Me. I can. No one's a color guy on this. That's not. I need a color guy. Alright, no color guy. Raven, fine. Raven is a book. Yes. I want this to slow the night down. I don't want a wild brawl. I want to calm the crowd. Book. go there. Let's go here. What else did I bring with me? Titles. I need a television title match. James Storm. Add match. I need the Cowboy. Nick Nemeth. James Storm. Save. Auto name. 13. Titles. Television. Staff. Dr. Tom. James Storm wins. Regular. Open. Script. Clean win. Book. So what we're currently kind of working through right now is I sent too many people home and didn't realize some of the wrestlers were gone off in AEW. So I'm working with sort of a short cast here to try and create a great pay-per-view. And I need up to 100 more minutes. So local, who's local? Blanco Loco. Hulk Hogan is local. How much would he cost me? Talk to worker? No, I want to negotiate. Oh, the NWA is too small for you, huh, brother? Got it. Got it. See how it is. I see how it is. Page and Sant. I don't really need her. Okay. Have that one. Have that one. Have that one. That one. That one's booked. Boom, boom. Okay. Add a match. Brody, Buddy, Chase, Holly Dead, Marty Scurll, Shane Douglas. Yeah, that's weird enough to work. 2 versus 2. Brody, Buddy, Chase, Marty. Save. 18 minutes. Perfect. Titles. No titles on the line. I don't care who wins. Regular. Actually calm the crowd. Open match. Script. Clean win for whoever does. No interference. Creative finish. Fine. Boom. Book. Chase Owens is used too much. Chase Owens isn't in this. Oh, that's right. He's in. I don't even know where he's in this match. Oh, he's in this one. This one. Oh. Hey, can I bring this down to 13? Yes. This one actually can go 25. I don't want a wild brawl. I want technical masterclass. Oh. He's fine. Yes. So I need a wild brawl. What is this one? This one's to slow it down, right? Calm the crowd. This is gonna be a brawl. Hook. Hook is injured, but I need him. All right. Book. All right, pay-per-view. Here we go. And a decent match. Christina Vaughn. We are in front of 475 people. Almost sold out Full Sail University. In a decent match, Christina Von Eerie defeated Sky Blue in 12:47 by submission with the West Coast Curse. Makes defense number 5 of the World Television title. Crowd's hot and rising. Wrestling got a 30. Crowd got a 14. And second got a 37. Christina Von Eerie's in-ring performance 37. Sky Blue was a 23. The storyline advanced. They have good chemistry. Commentary lifted. Brody got some good work. Crowd got hotter, and the show started off with a good start. Good. In a decent match, Camille defeated Kenzie Page and Jordan Grace in 13:23 when Camille submitted Kenzie. Match designed to work the crowd. Camille wins. The NWA wins title. Jordan Grace carried the match in terms of in-ring. The crowd is hot. Wrestling got 32. Crowd is an 18. Segment got 34. Kenzie got 27. Camille got 23. And Jordan Grace had a 47. The storyline advanced. Commentary lifted. And Shane did good work. It was poorly placed. The crowd were very hot and didn't need working. In a decent match, Brody King, the House of Black defeated Chase Owens and Marty Scurll. In 13:17, Brody pinned Chase. All-seeing eye. Match designed to calm the crowd. Crowd is simmering down. Wrestling was a 36. Crowd is a 22, and the segment was a 36. Buddy got a 41. Brody got a 38. Marty got a 37. Chase got 28. The finish was a success. They didn't. Chase and Marty didn't blend as a team. Commentary lifted the match, and the match brought the crowd down a little. Perfect. In a wild brawl that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling, James Storm defeated Nick Nemeth in 13:17. Pinfall Eye of the Storm. James Storm makes defense number 4. Crowd is simmering. Wrestling got a 35. Crowd is a 41. And segment was a 34. Nick Nemeth had an in-ring of 41. James Storm had an in-ring of 29. Nemeth debuted his one-man gimmick. It got over great. They just didn't click. It was awkward. Color and commentary lifted the show. Good. In a bout that was superb wrestling and great heat, FDR defeated Gorilla's Destiny version 2 and the Lucha Bros in 27:42, and Cash Wheeler submitted El Phantasma with reverse figure 4. In the match designed for so the wrestlers could go all out and steal the show. FTR with the NWA World Tag Team titles. In terms of in-ring work, Ray Phoenix was head and shoulders above the rest. Hikuleo was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. Dax got a 55. Well, the crowd is hot and rising. Wrestling was a 55, crowd was a 33, and the segment was a 41. Dax got a 55, Cash got a 59, Hikuleo got a 34. El Phantasmo had a 47, Ray Phoenix was a 77, wow. And Penta was a 56. The finish was a failure. The match dragged to the end. It was too long for the wrestlers to keep an all-out pace going. And crowd buzzing, and Ray Phoenix came out looking good. In a match that had decent reaction and subpar wrestling, Zilla defeated Juice in 9:39. Match designed to calm the crowd. Zilla makes defense number 8. Crowd swimming down. Wrestling is a 28. Crowd is a 15. And the segment is a 34. Zilla had an in-ring of 20. Juice had an in-ring of 36. Zilla was really on his game. Commentary lifted. And as planned, the match brought the fans down a little. It about had fantastic heat and good wrestling. Hook defeated Malachi in 17:35. It told a story. Hot and rising crowd. 44 wrestling, 36 crowd, 46 segment. Hook had an in-ring of 28. Malachi had an in-ring of 59. The story advanced. The injury that Hook worked through is a big toll. Commentary lifted. Raven did some good work. Raven and Hook worked together well, and the crowd got hotter. In a decent match, Jay White defeated EC3 in 23:07 by pinfall with the Blade Runner. A lot of interference. Juice Robinson, Hikuleo, El Phantasmo, Marty Scurll, Chase Owens. Jay White wins the NWA heavyweight title. Crowd is hot. Wrestling got a 35, crowd got a 24, and the segment got 39. EC3 had an in-ring performance at 31. Jay White had an in-ring of 39. The storyline advance gained heat. Commentary lifted. EC3 was getting tired. Let's finish the show. Should be a decent card. Got a 40. Only weak link. Really, there was no weak link. I mean, the 34 is the lowest we've gotten. That was a strong pay-per-view for us. It lifted our popularity in 11 regions. We got a 40. Address the locker room. Single out. Ray Phoenix. Great performance. Who else? Jordan Grace. Comment on good. Oh, okay. Make speech. Ray Phoenix is pleased. Jordan Grace is pleased. Perfect. No one is injured. Financial report. We lost only $9,000. Only $9,500 this time around. Spent $9,000 in wrestler pay. Popularity recap. Hey, the Southwest went from a 5 to a 6. Tri-State went from a 5 to a 6. Everywhere else gained a little bit. Slowly working our way up. No media scrum. Senza Volba was born in 93 in Paris, France. All right, it has come time. We finished this pay-per-view. We'll pick up tomorrow from the next show. Let's see, who is on? Is anyone playing Knock and Ask Cardi to... What is this new knock thing? 8 viewers because they're all watching me. Okay. Alright, let's raid Cardi. Yeah, let's raid over Cardi. Like we always do. He's about to start. Oh, he literally just started 1 minute ago. All right, let's go ahead and raid over to Cardi. I appreciate y'all. We will pick this up tomorrow. Same time, 1 o'clock. I will see you then. Let's raid on over. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.